Web of love that's captured the hearts and minds of Spider-Man fans for years. But writers of the comic book have decided that the superhero would be better off alone. In a plot twist that's enraged some fans, Spider-Man is no longer married to Mary Jane, and his entire memory of that time has been erased. The new storyline is now threatening to wreck the relationship between Marvel Comics and its worldwide audience. Because Spider-Man is not just a superhero, he's a super brand.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.
Peter Parker, the superhero with the arachnid alter ego, has been saving lives and spinning webs for more than 40 years. Based on the early comics, TV spin-offs and more recent movies show him as a misunderstood adolescent with a sweetheart.
Great reflexes.
But if you've been reading the Marvel Comics for the past 21 years, Spider-Man has always been married to Mary Jane Watson. Now Spider-Man and Mary Jane do a deal with the devil to save the life of Peter's beloved Aunt May. The catch? His marriage and every storyline during that time is erased from everyone's memory.
I think it's for a number of reasons, partly obviously to boost sales. They're like with Captain America, they killed Captain America off and that did them a fantastic huge jump in sales. And the comics recently are just trying to like draw people back in and just work off the back of the fame of the movies that are now being made.
This controversial issue of the comic has been flying off the shelves, but reaction from readers has been venomous.
Not happy because Mary Jane's hot. Yeah, she's about the hottest woman in the Marvel comic universe. So it's annoying, I'd say. And I'm very old-fashioned, so I'm never happy when they mess with the traditional storylines.
He makes all the wrong decisions, just like everyone does. And he's made another wrong decision in this story. And he's ended up paying for it. His wife's ended up paying for it, but ultimately, and worst of all, the readers have ended up paying for it.
Having read Spider-Man for all of these years, you do kind of go, oh no, Mary Jane. But, I don't know, it kind of annoys me, I'm not that romantic.
Writers at Marvel Comics have said it was time to shake things up in the life of Peter Parker, and it was easier to do that if he wasn't married. That decision's been criticised by some fans who say they feel cheated, but may delight others who never forgave Stan Lee for abandoning Spidey's original characterisation as a young and single outsider. But it's not the first time writers have resorted to such a twist. There was similar reaction in the 1980s to the American drama Dallas, when Bobby Ewing returned after a massacre of characters turned out to be a dream.
I didn't expect you so soon.
But this looks like a battle to tie up inconsistencies in a super brand where the movies and the merchandise are making all the money.
People will be buying a few more comics to see where this goes. But if it goes nowhere, and then I'm afraid some of those people who are even die-hard fans of Spidey might actually decide to get on the bat phone and see if they can get somebody else in.
Only time will tell what the long-term effect will be.
Do I get to say thank you this time?
But some comic book fans say they may just abandon their superhero's new life. Our main story tonight. The Prime Minister, on a state visit to China, has backed a deal to avoid the nationalisation of the Northern Rock Bank by turning the Bank of England loans into bonds. He told this programme this was not a sweetener for a potential buyer of the bank. We're back tomorrow at 6:45. Until then, from Katie and from me, that's Channel 4 News and